welcome back to my channel. So this is the video that's going up before Valentine's Day, and I wanted to bake healthy Valentine's-y treats with you guys with no boo. We'll just talk about relationships and like stuff like that. So before we get started, subscribe and like this video if you also have no boo. I hate saying that, ew. And we'll get started. The recipe for today is from a baker called Unsweetened Caroline, and I saw like her do like a baking video on Instagram, like, you know, one of those sped up ones, like BuzzFeed Tasty type of videos, and they are sugar-free peanut butter and jelly muffins with a like vegan, like you can make them vegan really easily. So I'm doing that, and they have like jam in them, so it makes them a little more Valentine's-y. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing it says to do is to preheat my oven to 350. And then it wants me to grease my muffin pan with oil or use muffin liners. We should do like heart-shaped muffin liners to make them like Valentine's-y. Oh my gosh, guys, look how cute these are. Update, how have you guys been? I've been okay, you know, stressed out and busy per usual, but like I'm not breaking down. Yeah, you know, I'm doing okay for the most part, so that's good. Like, I guess we're not all looking for love, but like if it walked into our life, I don't think many of us would say no. And you know, I agree with that. Is there something in the oven? You guys, my dad had a cast iron pan in the oven and it's alive. Let's get back to heating the oven. Liners lined. I don't remember where we were when we were chatting. If a boy walked into my life and he was nice, cute, sweet, smart, all that type of stuff, like I don't think I would say no. Because who says no? You know what I mean? Okay, so my dad just got home and my sister's right there. So you're not in the shot, don't worry. First things first, we're gonna take a bowl and mash 3 ripe bananas. For any recipe that calls for mashing bananas, I always use a potato masher. That's just what my mom used, and so that's what I use, but you can use whatever you want. Fun fact, I don't actually like bananas, like by themselves, raw. Not a huge fan. I'll eat it if I have to, but I prefer like apples or something else. Sorry, that's my microwave now because my sister's trying to cook. All these YouTubers have really pretty kitchens, and they like have really great sound acoustics in their kitchen, and like everything just like looks pretty and great. And then I'm here trying to mash bananas while everyone is getting home. My dogs are around me, and my sister's microwaving food. So, this isn't the content that you were probably oh, it's done. This isn't the content you were probably hoping for, but like, here I am. Once you have your 3 bananas mashed, they'll look like that if you've never mashed bananas before. Next, I have a 1/4 cup of unsweetened original almond milk, and that's going in there. And then it's calling for a 1/4 cup of oil, and it recommended olive or coconut, so I have some extra virgin olive oil right here. I'm just gonna pour a 1/4 cup of that. I will link this recipe down below because it's super easy, and I think that anyone can make it like I'm making it. Okay, and then the recipe calls for 1 egg or a 1/4 cup of additional milk. So I'm just gonna do an extra 1/4 cup of milk. 1/4 cup of milk, extra for the egg. Next, we add the vanilla. Got my vanilla extract here, and it calls for 2 teaspoons. So I'm taking my 2 teaspoons, which is actually a lot of vanilla. 1, 2, then I whisk it all together. This is the whisk that I could find, and before mixed, it looks like vomit. Oily vomit. Anyway, so chatting while we whisk. I know people are like, if you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend on Valentine's Day, then like you're always depressed during February, and like I don't know, that's not true for me. Like Valentine's Day is just hanging out or appreciating the ones you love, and like the one or the ones that you love, and like I don't think that has to be limited to your significant other. Like I love my family and I love my friends and I love my pets, even though they're like part of my family. They're like on a different level than my family. But yeah, I feel like if you don't have a significant other, like there's really no reason to be depressed on Valentine's Day, because if you surround yourself with the other people in your life that matter just as much, maybe even more than a significant other would, then like there's no point in being sad. Next it says to add my dry ingredients to my wet. That is 2 cups, and it says whole wheat flour, but I don't have that, so we're gonna use all-purpose. How was January, you guys? First month of the year down. Did you guys stick to your resolutions, your goals? This month I have to do another adventurous thing because of that's the goal that I set for myself. I was like, I'm a very rule follower type of person who like isn't super adventurous. Like I guess I go camping and I like to hike, but like that's not necessarily adventurous. Like I don't do in the moment things very much, and I just want to live more wild spiritedly. Does that make sense? So last month I cut my bangs that I have right now. They're just weird because they laid weird while I slept, but yeah, this month is time for a new thing, and I think I'm gonna learn how to skateboard, hopefully. I texted a friend of mine and I was like, hey, like I know you skateboard, can you teach me? And she was like, yeah, like let me just check when I'm free. So I'm still waiting to hear back from her. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. What are you guys doing this month? I think it'd be so fun if you guys also tried to do something crazy with me each month. It'd be fun. What did you guys do last month that achieved your New Year goal? Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which is different than baking soda. So all you non-bakers who are trying to make this, make sure you have both. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. At that point, just sprinkle some into your hand and throw it in there and mix it all together. So I'm just gonna whisk it together again. Do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Like whether or not you have a significant other? Like if you have a significant other, what do you do with them? And if you don't, do you celebrate still? Like go out with friends or hang out with your family? What do you guys do? My family used to decorate for the holiday when I was like really little. And then by like, I don't know, 5th grade, we just kind of like stopped decorating for the holiday. I forgot to add the peanut butter, you guys. These PB&J muffins would not be PB&J. I need 1/3 of a cup. That's like 1/3 of a cup, right? Now we whisk it all in. Also, these don't have to be PB&J if you're allergic to nuts. They can be sunflower butter and J. Now it says that we need to transfer this batter into the muffin pans. Then it says to transfer half the mixture into the baking pan. And then I'm gonna like, let me show you guys. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna take like big scoopfuls and fill the things halfway. And I scoop it into the muffin tray. Okay, I have all the muffin tins filled, and now we're gonna add jam. So I personally love raspberry jam, and this one is homemade from my mom's friend. So I'm gonna add, it said a teaspoon, I think, of jam into each little pot. I'm gonna just use a regular spoon. I'm just gonna put a little bit of jam into each one. Oh, this is strawberry raspberry mix. And I also might run out of jam, so we might need to go to the fridge and get more. I didn't plan on making this today. I was planning on making cookies. Okay, I had to switch because we ran out, but this is red raspberry reserves. Okay, now that the jam is all in them, I'm going to spoon the rest of the batter on top, which should seal in the jam. Now that they look like this, I'm gonna bake them for 20 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you try out the muffin recipe, please let me know, because I couldn't really film when I was eating it because my whole family was literally in the kitchen with me. But they are really, really yummy. They smell like freaking heaven. Like, look at how good they turned out. Oh my god. Anyway, they're really good, so I will link the recipe down below. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and like this video if you want to see more like vegan baking while chatting about in the moment trendy relatable things. And yeah, comment below other baking, cooking video ideas / requests. Follow me on Instagram and all that, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!